has since 2008 is the veteran quarterback, former MVP, Matt Ryan.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try to break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
On 3rd down, Ryan
dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first.
Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Now Lawrence
steps away to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Flush to his right. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Touchdown, Jaguars! DJ Shark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play run at that time. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Ryan. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked by Jared Wilson. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole. Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown, Falcons! Russell Gage, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence steps away. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down. Robinson. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll run here with Robinson. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word mature. Why? 4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a running back. Had almost 5,000 yards rushing, the school record, along with 70 rushing touchdowns. That's both the school record and ACC record. The second running back taken in the draft after Najee Harris from Alabama, number 25 overall. He's now wearing number 1 in the NFL after wearing number 9 at Clemson. He loves those single digits.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Robinson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run. Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a... And they'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. James Robinson, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Ryan to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown, Falcons! Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he is going to have a Jags first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. They go play action now. Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On third down, Robinson. And he will have a Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. On the move to his left. He's got the hook up with Diggs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead now up to 14. So the ball goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Man on the end route, complete. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we hit the halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Diggs. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Going right side here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation. That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here, going 16-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in point.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Stephon Diggs, 84 yards. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
And when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
On 2nd and 12, Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action for Davis. Now Ryan. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And that will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They go play action with Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there.
Now Lawrence to throw. Buying time to his left. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown! Travis Etienne, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jags look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Atlanta regains possession of the football. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Ryan. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Ryan. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Again, Ryan. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Ryan. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Ryan. Quick throw here, that's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. To throw again is Ryan. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now we move our
focus to Stephon Diggs. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
X3, 218, chop.
On third down, Lawrence.
Jones has it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On first down, Lawrence.
Flush to his right. It's complete to Diggs. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And able to get this out to the 25.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Ryan will throw again. Dorsett's got it.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep running.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Jacksonville, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.